Welcome to the Loop With the Supt before Thanksgiving, which last time I remember I did promise that we'd get another one in before Thanksgiving, and we are barely doing it.
We're scheduled for last week. It was raining, and so we're getting it in this week. So
we might have to run at the end. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Last time we were in t-shirts.
Yep, that's right.
so in 1 month and 1 week, a lot has changed weather-wise. Okay, so a couple really cool things actually to talk about today. Number one, we I had a story on our website a couple weeks ago because we looked at our attendance data. This is something we've been really keeping an eye on. And what we found out was that our attendance is going in the right direction.
Absolutely. It's so nice. Well, thank you, partnerships to families and kids and prioritize showing up to school every day. We still have a long ways to go, but our regular attendance is improving. I think we're up to 72% of regular attenders, and it's a 5% increase over last year at this time, really led by Talent Elementary School, Phoenix Elementary School, PTRA, all over 80% and climbing. So it's part of our strategic plan. We've shared it, that it's important to be at school every day, and just so grateful for kids and families that are prioritizing that.
And a lot of the families might not realize how much we do at each of the buildings to try and get that number up. Can you describe kind of some of the things that they do every single day to just try and help families?
Absolutely. Definitely. If your student's not there, we want to know, want to connect and understand that there are barriers to coming to school sometimes. And we want to reduce those barriers, eliminate those barriers for kids and families to be at school. So lots of different things, family engagement activities that I think is very important, and all of our schools are engaged in that, and I think that has a lot to do with our increased attendance. It is important, obviously, and we want to be a support and a partner, and we know that that's vital for families as well.
So important. 5% doesn't sound like a lot, but as Aaron pointed out in the last school board meeting, that actually translates to, I think it was over 100 kids just that are getting daily instruction and have, that, and regular attendance means 90% or more.
Absolutely. I was just going to explain that. 90% or more of attending every day is that threshold to be a regular attender. So do we have kids showing up 85% of the time? Yes, but
exactly.
That's 80% really amounts to missing 1 day of school per week. So we want to increase that number and ensure the kids are getting what they need every day. Not only just the academics, but the social emotional support. We provide no charge meals. Good morning. And it's just and there's fun things going on every day in our buildings. So.
And our health centers at the schools.
Yeah,
and just
absolutely.
a lot. Okay, so great news there. Another thing recently that just happened last week, the Oregon Department of Education released some updated data, mostly from the 23-24 school year, which showed, for one thing, the attendance, but then also the on track to graduate numbers for that year's freshman class. And it looked really good for us. In fact, the ODE highlighted PTS.
Yeah, we felt fortunate to have some good recognition from the Oregon Department of Ed, and we increased our numbers in that regard. 93+% of our last year's 9th graders were on track to graduate. And we know that it's so important to start off high school earning that credit and making those connections in order to really have a graduation on time rate later down the road.
And not playing catch up.
Absolutely. That's a testament to Jesus and Skylar, our grad coaches, all of our team at the high school, our administrators, our teachers, our support staff. And it's also, I think, something that's a district-wide celebration because those, those skills and those habits just don't happen overnight in 9th grade. And so really from the middle school to the elementary, it's a good district-wide celebration. Our subgroup data, over 95% of our migrant ed students are on track to graduate, and we know we have after-school programs and summer programs that help support that as well.
Very impressive, because a lot of times those subgroups that they mentioned, and that was the ODE actually pointed out, are groups that are that tend to be a little bit lower on that. And at PHS, it's they're right on par with the rest of the student body. So good.
Yeah, it's part of our strategic plan as well. So those types of things with attendance and 9th grade on track, and graduation rate, obviously, 3rd grade reading, 8th grade math. We still have a lot of work to do, but we're trending upward.
And speaking of PHS, another pretty neat thing happening there. The FFA program is kind of on the rise. They're really doing some exciting things. If you follow us on Facebook, you'll see some of that stuff. But recently they hosted a big FFA, statewide FFA event. Melissa Madsen really just doing some really exciting things, and that event went really well.
Yeah, we're hoping to continue to improve our FFA opportunities for our kids, and we're hosting a lot more events this year. They're also traveling a lot more to see what's going on in the ag world statewide, and there's so many cool things. It's such a staple of our high school and community, and a program that's been around for many years, and hope to continue to build that program up. So it's really cool to bring people to our facility all the time, show off our facility, continue to build programs.
Yeah, it had, it was around 100 FFA students. Whole thing was operated, ran by our FFA students. And there's a video on our YouTube channel you can see, but basically they did such a good job just keeping that thing running smoothly, and doing all the testing, and just really exciting
Those are always fun events, and in the past when I was an assistant principal at the high school, I was able to judge some of those events, so it's really cool to be a part of that, and happy we're getting back to hosting events and really kind of showing off our ag program. So
we are walking here to the
annual chili cook-off.
Yes, chili cook-off
for the facilities department. I did have an entry into this year,
really?
so chili. So I'm hoping that it gets a few votes.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just a fun event. Just thankful in this gratitude week. Basically, just thankful for kind of this camaraderie and a fun thing to do before we head off to break. And just in general, just thankful for this community. Thankful for our school board who leads us, and our teams in our buildings, and just the support we have from all of you at home as well.
This is one of my favorite weeks of the year. We go through this just rush of just one thing after another, week after week, and then we get here, and it's a little more relaxed around, and there's it's just a kind of a nice little breath that you can take before you get back from that break, and it's full steam ahead again.
It's nice to see families in the buildings, conference time now, and just lots of smiles walking out at the high school earlier. So good time to connect, and amongst all the craziness, the busyness, and all that sort of stuff, nice to just reflect on all the accomplishments and really continue moving forward.
All right. What's your secret ingredient in your chili? Is there something? Can we say it? We can't say it.
Secret.
Okay. We're going to go in right now.
It's actually just what mine is called, and you can't say this because I don't want to give it away, but just whatever's left in the cupboard, you throw it in.
Nice.
So we'll see.
Yeah. Okay.
But, yeah. Good
Thanks
stuff.
for doing it. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah.
And this will get out before Thanksgiving, guaranteed, because I just said it, so now I have to do it.
Okay, sounds good.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, take care. Thanks, Joe.
Bye.
Yeah.